The night we kissed, I knew I needed you so. And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. Oh, won't you say you love me? I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads everywhere we go. My Dysfunctional CIA Family Part 47. Okay. I came up with so much stuff. Some stuff from before I forgot about, but today's stuff. Damn. Well, the latest thing. Okay, so Nancy Mace, she's went to Citadel, first girl in Citadel. Now they had her dad was running the place then, and before that they had one girl came in. That's all fake out too. Got drummed out. She's the first one to successfully. Okay, but before that, they had the cross burning. Okay, so I was back from Citadel when they had the cross burning. And he said it was only smoldering, like I said, when they tossed it in the room. So that'll be on all the reports, discipline reports or whatever. Like, but it had gone out. It just something. And it was just smoldering, and they put it. Because that's all fake too. They made the second one to let you know that's fake. With a girl, that'll be fucking obvious. And then, okay, so what is that? That's a placeholder. No one's ever heard of the Citadel. I knew because my brother's friend was going there, then that, and that's in the news. And you don't remember what time it is. So when they're coming out, these girls are like here, we're here. Military intel. What do you call it? They're finally done. They've already, like, the fucking shit probably knows around, but they're gonna, like, officers' wives, all that whole fucking thing. Okay, so my brother's friend was in the Citadel, and then, so I was thinking, and now, like, he's getting run by the thing, the military intel. The fucking officers' wives, the Citadel thing, that shit. Because when those girls came, so he came back from the Citadel. I think it was like when they had just burned the cross. And he's fussing, so you don't forget. Man, I can't remember, man. He brought her a corsage, officer, and then he had a girl. He's like, and they're all like making fun of it, right? The whole Southern thing. Well, he brought her this big old douchey flower, her corsage. He had to carry her around in some box or some fucking thing. It looked like a fucking wedding cake in plastic. And then the girls came. They were really cool. And then one was just like, I never forget, just like, she didn't push me up against the wall or anything, but she was really cool as a refrigerator. But when they came in the room, they saw me with a bong. They're like, disappointment. And it's like a professional. Like, there's nothing you can do. They had to put me with Jim Morrison and that shit and do other shit. It's like fucking, or whoever knows what the fuck I'd say. But that's that shit. Damn, man. And that's why he acts that way, because he's got jealousy, he's got a thing. I'm always like, what the fuck? And then he's got like they had that do not resuscitate. Over at Montauk, I said, do not rescue us, this boy's drowning. This is the other side. This is like, do not cock block, Yeah, you bought the corsage, but I don't know, if something happens, something act like dumb, like, or whatever, right? Maybe. And there's more shit, like, from before and after. But that's the stuff, man. And they're coming out. I don't know, maybe they don't want to find out. They got the thing in the news, right? So you remember. Well, it sure makes a lot of fucking noise. She don't want everyone to know. Sure made a lot of fucking noise that night. So, okay. Right? It isn't like this unless I'm doing a Dysfunctional CIA family. She gets excited. Okay, she's got those sores. That's she's got a couple sores she's not supposed to be licking. And I gotta threaten her with her pajama. You want me to put this pajama thing on you? That's what my wife does, see. She's not supposed to bite them. They got these prickers from that horrible grass, which I'm making sure there's none in the yard. It's a grass. It's not a sedge. It has a horrible, like, it's called grass burr and grass spur. She's making an escape. You want to go in there, Mommy? There you go. I guess I'll make a video like this. Okay, so, God, man. Yeah. So, like, damn. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do and so many moving parts. Then it makes sense, man, how that guy was interacting with me. And damn, man, that's oppositional. Because I know this other guy's oppositional to the shit. My brother's friend, I'll call that my brother's friend. The one I was talking about, the shit. That dude, like, yeah, I'll start there. The first time me and my brother ever did LSD, either of us, was the time my brother's friend, what did I say? He came over and he had LSD, so we all took it. And he had done, my brother's friend had done it one time before, he said. Actually, he had come by my house, too. A horrible kid. Ooh, Daryl. Like, man, they ran me with him once, like, and he said he was out of school for the day for pulling a girl's pants down, he said. That's the thing, that's a po-po, but not the bus man. It's like they just control everything. It goes with that, and it goes right up to the whole fucking thing. There's this whole broad thing. Banana. That whole fucking shit. Like, ripped everyone off. It's like broad. That's what I think. I'd be run by the CIA or a faction or get worked, but don't go through the FBI or something. It's CIA. It's always CIA. Back then. Okay, so my brother's friends comes over and we take it and we're waiting. And we go up on the playhouse. It's like we go up the stairs, so it's a little thing, and we decided, oh man, we gotta go jump out of here before it starts hitting, because it started to hit. And I come jumping out of there. And it's like, boom, we hit the ground. And I'm like, God, it's like Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. It's just crazy shit all over the backyard. And we do something, and we end up, how did we go there? Yeah, we went to the university. What did we do? Did we walk there? No, we couldn't have walked. Did my brother's friend drive us? He did, didn't he? Shit, I'll say him, because he's the good guy, man. He's a fucking, I don't know what the fuck he came from. He knows, okay, it's Joel. Joel came in. Damn, man, he'll be on the shit. On the top of it. It's like he lives out. He reminds me of some guys down here. But he had to be on the good side. And he's blocking us. He cock blocked like a motherfucker. At the end, as you'll see. So he comes over. I think he had his tie-dye shirt. That's what I saw. He just steps out of his car. He's probably got extra skateboards in it. Like he's a skateboard. He knows all the California shit. His parents, they go to Cancun and all that shit. It's way out of town in like a ranch fucking place with all this fucking... God knows what. So I guess it must be, and we drove up there, even though I don't remember, and it must have been weird. We're not bicycling around, that would have been weird. Somehow we're up at the university, and there's like a fucking preacher up there, and they must have set that shit up for us, but man, that's like, he's an interventionist, man. He got us all running around the university. I guess he was there first. And at the end, we're going down hours and something. That was a little bit first. And then, maybe we're 2/3, like before you come down. We know, not coming down yet, but like 2/3 before the point where you could say, oh, it's coming down a little bit. Is that 2/3? It's like well over half. Joel like lures my brother away. Like said, let's go skateboarding or something. So I was thinking before maybe he showed up there at the university. He would have had his car parked, because he always had a car. Because he lived out of town, like I said. He would have extra skateboarder shit. And that would be the thing, man. And like, and my brother's friend that got it with us, like, he was upset, man. And he's always like upset. You didn't get to do anything. We're going to go over a childhood. We're going to do anything. LSD. And he's always like regretting and upset. And my brother betrayed him. Something, and my brother kind of knows. Even though it's a betrayal just to walk away. And it's like some skateboard thing, like they had to have a skateboard. Maybe it was a bicycle and skateboard. God, we must have rode our bikes down there then. Yeah. So when Joel shows up, there must have been some other time, because I think it was like that was after, so it wasn't then. So we must have taken our bikes up there. And it's something, and my brother goes off with Joel, and my brother's other friend was all upset, always bitching. We went back to the house. We must have had bikes, and then something. I went back out to where my dad lives. All the shit. I had my truck there, and I drove it. It's like weird looking. Okay, but that's damn, man. That was like an intervention to get my brother away from his friend for that last half, whatever the fuck. And yeah, because Joel was cool. Joel was some thing, man. The CIA folded after a while. The shit. Okay, so we're gonna do me first, my brother first. Okay. When my brother was up at his friend's house, that same friend, when we were little. Maybe it was around the time when the molester came. I think it was. God. No, it might have been before. Probably, yeah, it was before. Okay, so my brother came home. He ended up, like they said, he had a concussion. But okay, so we find out up at his friend's house. They said he was on a that slip and slide thing. That thing. Oh, that's, you guys can probably date it, because it might have been just when it was popularized. It had been out for a year or just that summer. So whatever, like that thing. And then they said they had put a giant rock at one part to weight it down, so it doesn't blow or just whatever, don't slide around. And he like slid down the thing and banged his head, and that's why he had a concussion. And it's a lie. Of course it's a lie. Okay, so the way I found out he had a concussion, my mom ended up telling me, because they're all fucking secretive, and she gets all weird. Everyone's telling him to shut up. Don't ever tell anyone. It's got to be a secret. Like a fucking dumbass. Because he had gone to the doctor, too. It's probably Dr. Smith and the whole fucking thing. Carbon No Clinic, all that. Okay. So, yeah, that's early. So my brother, it's me and my brother and a friend of ours, and it's so weird. I don't hang out with a lot, but that little spell where they had us hanging around, and he's like really cool. He's Native American, and he got adopted. Okay, he's like, and he's really big. You know who he's exactly like? Is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. That exact same damn tribe or something like that. Like giant, cool too. That kind of mellow and that thing, like that. But he's adopted by the Dr. Zimmerman, the psychology. Now, that's the first psychologist they sent me to before I got too bored with him, and they said send me to Gordon Plum. And they'd analyzed me before there. But that might have been a little bit later. But that's Southern Illinois University psychology department, psychology professor, Dr. Zimmerman. So him and his wife, they live down on that whatever road, halfway to the mall, halfway to the Murdale shopping center. I guess we're out of your way, right? You're not going to put that thing on you, right? That onesie. So, I guess I can put it like this. So, damn, man. Let me see. So how did that go? Like, chewing gum too. Damn, man. So, like, yeah, he's like, he had adopted him and some other kids, and he had one or two of his own kids. And it was all kind of weird, and they were like, they're cool, and they'd have the bikers there, literal like bikers. It'd be like, I don't know if it's Hell's Angels or someone else, but the whole damn bike thing would be there. All the motorcycles parked on the front lawn. They had all this privilege. It's the 70s. And they lived there for a while. Like all bikers. It was a biker camp for a while. He was a badass. And that's where the LSD's coming from. It's not the Grateful Dead. It's come through there, that, and then through some shit. He'll be fucking weighing and measuring, or they will, the psychology department, and different shit. Because I'll tell you, okay, so it's his son that's there. With me and my brother watching TV, and my brother keeps asking us, I hadn't seen him all day, and he keeps asking us about something that's on TV. When is this, and I was asking, like, what time? Oh yeah, I kept asking, is your friend here? Is he, why is he here? Is he going to stay the night or what? Like he kept doing that, like you do if you, and then he'd forget that he had asked us. And he'd ask us again, why is your friend here? Is he going to stay the night? And it's kind of funny. And he's all serious about it. But not bothered in any other way. Just like that amnesia, that short-term amnesia, memory loss. Like he keeps not having that short-term memory. His short-term memory was not functioning. So he keep asking. And then my mom comes slinking around and comes and calls me up there, and my brother's friend just tells, he banged his head, he has a thing, we're not supposed to talk, because it's a delicate, yeah, it's like some shit. So it's that. So I have the fucking psychology kid has to watch and see what happens with it, right? Said he's sliding on a rock. Sliding and got banged his head on a rock, but really they dose him up with something. So it was very pure too. I don't think he didn't seem bothered otherwise. They just do the lie, like it's a head injury, and then give him the stuff. So you'll say, concussion. So it's just memory loss. Okay, so one time they did me this whole other thing. I went. I should get it on a map or something, but like oh god. Okay, so the old days, like you have Walmart. Maybe it was Walmart and Kmart, and they'd be together. Like in the old days in the 70s and maybe through the early 80s. Yeah, Walmart. No, wait, maybe Kmart was outside town. No, you have maybe Walmart and Kroger. Maybe it was Kmart and Kroger. See, Kmart used to suck more. I mean, Walmart used to suck more. And then Kmart was cool. That's probably all fake too. And then so it's one of those. I can't remember if it was a suck one or not. Down across from the Murdale Shopping Center, and they also had the Kroger there. Yeah, so it's probably Kroger if you're facing the thing on the left, and then I don't know. But then you go up on this woods, go up behind that, and it's all woods, and it goes way back. I guess eventually it's creeks and stuff. You go way back, and you could always walk, like empty property way back, and there's trails, and kids would ride around with bicycles. So I was up there with some kids I just met or something. Maybe I knew one of them, but the other, and they're all nice to me, and they're like, yes, we should build a fort. And those neighborhoods go all the way down there, keep following along roads, and finally get to, you can go on bike paths and stuff. There's like all bike paths back there. And then you can go right into these neighborhoods where it's dead end, where they just don't keep developing it. And that goes to where, the Herald's for it. The clerk of courts, where he ended up moving when he's done being in town. He's like a little further out of town. And it's near that cemetery too that's out of town. On that side. I guess it's north side of town. But it's still in town. It's got suburbs. And so you get all the back roads to that. All sneaky back roads. And you go further, and it's like fucking nice. Just nice woods and just like old stuff. It's endless to farms, and they leave it like tracks of stuff. So I went out there with those kids, and we're going to build a fort, and they're all nice. And then, like, I held a log, and I was thinking maybe I'm kind of in on it or something, but I'm holding the log, or the thing to pound into the ground. The other kid's got a big log, and he's like hammering it, and he hits me right on top of the head with it. He misses and hits me, and it goes bonk. And it hurts and bothers me, but it's not agony, and it's like, they had selected it just right. That was like a fucking deliberate thing. They had selected it just right. And it doesn't fuck me up. And it's straight down. Like, how the fuck are you getting concussion? It might be, you don't get it so much, right? And it's straight down. And it's very bouncy and probably the right balance of the damn thing, and you're supposed to do it. because I don't then like have headaches later, fucked up or anything, except for the concussion symptoms or whatever they call it, which it's not. It's a fucking cool other drug they were doing that they tried on me or they put me on. I never told anyone. I always thought later, I saw thinking years later maybe it was a concussion. And that's what you're supposed to think. It was too fucking stupid. And I know it was like, okay, I know how to do the symptoms for you too. I know, it's so fucking funny because it's not just LSD. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy, Horatio. Yeah, that was not the fucking LSD. Mushrooms is just stupid too. Man, see, I will take mushrooms. I don't even take them. I won't take that stuff. I mean, like LSD, not like what the fuck, man. Back in the day, you're like, what's the point, man? You just squirrely and it's weird and it's like, what the hell? God. Okay, so yeah, hit it straight down. Oh no. Because it was really severe and really bumped and rattled my brain, but it didn't cause a headache, didn't break the skin, didn't cause a bad headache, and it's something I get over. Like getting hit by, usually getting hit in the head, you think of a headache or something, but, a football hit, can get just winded and it's kind of cool and exciting and invigorating after. And this could even be in that category a little bit. And it was straight down. And such an odd circumstance to go straight down. And the wood was bouncy, so I didn't fuck up my scalp. Okay, so then and then I just come home. It must have been that same day. I'm pretty sure, like, that's that same trip. I wouldn't be there otherwise. We're at the fort. It's the coolest fort. Well, sure, we're going to be there and have a fort. And this guy comes and says, it's his property. Don't ever come here again. It's like, passing. And I've never anything like that has ever happened before. Because it's like a CIA fucking land. That's why, like, just going around on all the woods, all the certain backyards and stuff, and like it's like that's how it is. There in Carbondale. Okay, so this old guy comes, and I don't know if he's just wrapping it up or he doesn't want them doing it. He must just be wrapping it up. Before I was thinking maybe he's trying to help me. Some bullshit. But no, we're probably just wrapping it up, and then you're never there again. The concussion or something. Fuck. Lying motherfuckers. Okay, so I come home. I was by myself watching TV. I was all by myself and my brother's not there. Oh my God. How the hell's that? And I'm at night. He's just conveniently gone. Isn't that good? Oh, what a quinky dink, right? He's like wherever else. And I had the TV all to myself. And I'm just watching TV and my mom's not really around. No one's bugging me. I don't have any interaction to make me weird. Okay. Now, it's a very pure symptom. And usually people call it paranoia. But I think I got the pure symptom. And the paranoia would be something you build up upon that. It's not that's not the pure thing. What I had is deja vu. Now, I haven't had deja vu for a decade or whatever. I used to get it, like every so often. You just think you saw the same thing before or something, right? And it's like first just that feeling, and it's a feeling too. It's a weird, and it's a sense, or at least with me, like it's not just I can remember. It's a special kind of and then I guess you're looking for the memory or something, right? So it's a deja vu. Like I've seen this before. I've heard this before. Like someone would be announcing something on the TV. Not like I'm watching news, but I don't think I'd seen those things before, and I wouldn't get deja vu about it. It'd be more like, if I'm remembering it, I'd remember. It wouldn't be just like, that I've seen this before. Like if you just look in a room and all the furniture is arranged a certain way and you think you've seen it before. It's just a sense. I think you get that, and then you go looking for it. And I haven't had that feeling in like, God, I guess I'm just, I don't get that now. I haven't got it. Maybe it's a couple decades. I don't know. Just so fried or old, but used to get it every so often. And it's like, but just it kept doing that, and it was like all the time, not just every minute. It would just be constant. Like it would keep this one thing, then another, and then it would keep going. And it started to bother me, and it kind of, I got a nervousness or something. And then slowly, from out of nowhere, not from any of my reasoning or anything, just a knowledge started to come that because of that, all the deja vu and all the shit that, TV's doing that or something like that, just because I'm feeling it, the world is maybe coming to an end. And even when I say the world is that's like adding something to it. It's like, it's pretty damn terrible. That's from Court TV. The chick, they have her, oh my God. She came in on her wife and husband, she's done with it, right? The girlfriend, and those were on Court TV, she got in trouble. I remember she was in the top bunk and they had to haul her out. And she was talking and something. And people say it gets better, but no, that's not even from that. Her thing is like, that's a lie, and it's going to get better. That's a lie. No, it's pretty damn terrible. That's from Interiors, Woody Allen, when they're in the church. It's pretty damn terrible. That's what the mom says. Okay. And so I started to and then it was just kind of a very strong feeling, overwhelming, just the bad. Like when I say the world's coming to an end, that's like already seeking to put an event to it, right? But like the world's coming in. What's my place? Well, you'll be like in a ball of flames. My body, I won't be relaxing. Oh, that's terrible. Like you have to be like that. You have to think through. But that just emotion, bad. And the like that, the emotion you get with a catastrophic event or the end, that climactic end. But it's not. But you put the other thing to it, the religious thing or the whatever. It's very pure. So that's all I had. I had the deja vu first, ongoing, kept going, wouldn't stop, and then that thing that is bad, the apocalypse. And you'd have to say something like that because it's not like the world's just apocalypse. Feeling of that, and you shouldn't even say the end. Maybe the beginning of the. It's just bad. It's like that. It was very pure. And when I even thinking because I was seeing all that or something, that would be something I would be building later. Okay, so Melanie Klein says, and I don't see this quote like the typical person, the normal or typical, neurotypical, whatever, versus the schizophrenic. The typical person in the depressive position, they seek to preserve the love object. Like if you, okay. And then the schizophrenic person seeks to preserve the ego. So a love object would be like, I love my cat or something, or even if the cat was bad, still I love kittens, or the idea of it or something, or the idea of your mom, or the good part. Like you don't just go through, you have ingrained things that are really good, and you don't just go trash those out in your mind. And then you work out, like, how does it work? Like, that there's also bad. Like, if you had your good mother and all the good stuff, and then there's something bad, you have the paranoid schizoid position where those are separate things. The good mother and the bad mother, the breastfeeding mother and the persecutory breast, withholding. Like the mother with a vacuum cleaner, with a blouse buttoned, and she's vacuuming, and it's persecuting. But it's just, and then in the depressive position, you see it's the same external object, and you like start working out stuff with it. Like this kid, when my wife said, he said, we have to go to school today. It's like that. Like that's why they call it depressive. It's like, well, sometimes things go, it's like that. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, instead of it being separate objects. So a typical person would be seeking to preserve the love object, but the schizophrenic person seeking to preserve the ego because they can't even get to like they're a thing. They're like the executive cognitive function. It's like in the Scarface movie when he's sitting on his desk, and at his desk he says, I have to get my shit together. All stuff like there's like white powder around. I gotta get my shit together. And like you have to get and think, I got hands and I got this and I can think and I reason. You gotta put two and two together and think. before you can even get to like it's this object, that object, or anything. And schizophrenics just have a disorder where it's just awry. So they're always seeking to preserve the ego. They're always trying to pull themselves together like that. I guess that'd be the idea. Yeah, but they gave that to me, so that's a good description for my brother. And then it was a different drug, definitely, totally different. I do a fucking good description, so I don't fuck around. I know it's very pure. That shit was pure. That was like a fucking of the symptom. It was just deja vu. And it was just that. Deja vu doesn't like, man, I'm disturbed, I had deja vu. It's like you never think of that, right? Like, if you guys are young, I don't know, you get it. Like it's a kind of a weird, it's a whole other emotion or feeling or psychic thing when you get that flash of deja vu. Or at least I would, and I presume that's what people get, and why they even have a word where it's like that. And then you don't usually get it. You try to have it again, or even look at the same thing and it looks like something, and you can't get that strong little flash of deja vu again. Except when I'm on that, when they did that shit to me, I was getting deja vu. Over and over and over, just watching TV, it'd always be that shit. Until it's getting to me. And it's like that sneaky stuff like LSD would be, but I just don't think it's LSD. Some microdose, I don't think it would be. Like, I guess you guys can, maybe it could be though. Maybe that's what it would do when you're young. My brother's definitely, that would be like short-term memory drug or whatever. If there's something. And he said once, I'm pretty sure it's like him said it, not me making it up, or something, that he doesn't have a good memory from before he hit his head. I think once he said it. I don't know. Yeah, so they did that. And okay, so when the LSD was coming later, they put it through the FBI guys, his kid, and that's like they're setting shit up. It's coming from the university too. And act like it's the Grateful Dead or something. Like, I think it'll go through different channels. Got the bikers there too. But because we went to the dealer once, I had to get like, I don't know, 6 of them or something, 6 hits, and they're probably all measured. They're good. They're very strong too. Damn. But it's weird too. So he wasn't doing it himself. Like, he's all good. Like, at your service. Can't help but do that. So it's some kind of weird thing. We get thing. Okay, so where he goes in and gets it, and then the car won't start. So I had jumper cables, and so he had to go back in and get the guy, the graduate student looking hippie guy. Isn't that weird? And then later, God, how was I running around doing? I don't know how I'd mow lawns after, because I was in such weird shape. No, it wouldn't have been before. I don't know. Somehow I was still getting connected to the fucking Heralds, the clerk of courts, who go to do the Europes, the fucking, and Anne Stringer, her younger brother, who lived with her in Paris and Berlin after the war, the lady who got the scoop on the Americans and the Russians when they first made contact, took all those pictures. All those pictures you see, that's her. That did that. And then she came to retire, or like all the old folks home there. Damn, man. In Carbondale. But, God, how am I running around? I guess I am. Because it must be after. But I'll have to get this stuff straight now for you. But I went out. I was doing, yeah, I think it is there. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe this was before then. This guy needed to get his car jumped. And I actually had he had a car problem, and I actually had the charger. I think in the car. I think I had the charger, okay? God, I think it was after. Damn, man. And then, and so he got his car going. And it's weird he asked me for a jump if I had already done that other thing, the same place, the same little complex of houses. It's over right near the university. And then, and I insisted that he, in his car doesn't start sometimes. I was going to be mowing the lawn again. And I was supposed to just go over there whenever it needed for Miss Harold. Like she owns it or something, or is managing it. She'd work the stuff. And, it was some shit. And he didn't want, I was going to leave. I said, I'll just leave it there and I'll get it later. Because I'm going to be coming back to his house a lot. And he didn't want to. And I insisted, because he was just always going to be there. Really, he's lying. And then and it ends up, I go back there again. And he was gone. No one ever heard of him. It's not there. It's not in the shed. Because really he wasn't going to be there. And that's why I didn't want to take it. Because I'm not going to get it back. And I'm like little Captain Sable-Hall. I'm like such a douche. I'm like, I don't have any physical interaction because it's all this undercover shit. All this CIA shit. And I'm like desperate for humanity. I want to be like the guy, I let you use the fucking, the trickle charger. That's what it's fucking called. Leave it there. With your extension cord. And I'll be a good neighbor. Don't be a good neighbor to her. Damn, man. He didn't want to take it. But he didn't want to really bust it through. And he didn't really want to keep going with his shit. Because, if he is going to be there. But he's not. And it was weird. So I got to experiment with that. Because I push it. That's when I think back. Every time it's like that shit. And I'm doing some douchey thing. I'm pushing it, too. Or just only pushing it. And I'm pushing it, man. I'm picking at it, man. Because that's the shit. That's the real. All of it. It's not Grateful Dead, or maybe they even swing it back around through, but they'll act like it's that. Yeah, that's where all the shit comes from. All the shit. And right through there. How do you go? God, does that get near the medical school? That horrible one? Probably does. Oh, you probably go through. And those creepy things with the big old fucking the communication gear, maybe. Or is it those neighborhoods? It's Grand Ave. It's the end of Grand Ave. It's West Grand Ave, right? West Grand Ave or something. Or no, because that's our more suburby. It's the more older. It's older, too. It's really cool, actually. Damn, man. Yeah, so but he wasn't there. Yeah. Man. I wonder if that could be a microdose. No, I wouldn't just get... What do you, yeah. What if they do some shit? Wait. Microdose of Haldol and LSD or something, or some shit, right? Or something. Or no, I'm sorry. Cogentin and LSD. Would it be that? Or something, which I don't even, never fucking did any of that. I just heard about it. No, probably something. Or else there could be little bits of something. Mixed with a real drug, and it's I don't know, the shit was really clean though. I think it's something else unknown. Maybe known, but people don't really use it or don't go manufacture it. Damn, man. God, one time I was riding my bike home from the other house the guy who had the Vietnamese family in the basement. And I went right into a manhole, the front wheel, and I banged my head. And I was waiting to get a concussion, but I didn't. So I think it's after the other. And it was at night, and the headlight would fill up the pothole. And look like just road, shining on it just right. And they might even fuck around so it's like that, and the right kind of coloring, and you can get fucked up. God, now, why would there be a wheel-sized fucking pothole right there on Freeman Street? I think it was after that. God, was it before that? I don't know if it could have been before that. My friend's dad, who had a Vietnamese family in the basement, he was drunk and stuff, drinking. He was all cool and in such a nice mood, such sweet mood, wanted to take care of me, and he followed me home. He said he was going to drive behind me with headlights. I never told anyone about hitting my head. I didn't say anything. They just knew. I don't think that'd be before, but it's got to have something to do with it. Yeah, so that, like I said, the Citadel. Now, I don't know. Is there such a thing as people that don't, everyone says they passed away, and the coroner just lies, right? Which I kind of wonder about. JFK Jr., right? He'd still be alive. Maybe Princess Diana. But definitely JFK Jr. and the wife and sister. Because that makes more sense. And if that's what's going on, and especially, how can you do this stuff? How can you have Prince Andrew or something? Well, they're really wait, there's Princess Diana over there, or someone, or something, and they're oh, wait. And we just shut up or do something something. And they have a whole other thing. It's they could just, all my YouTube, they've someone downloads it, they're all fucking watching that's who's watching it too. Up in, in some, but if that is a thing, because there's one kid, I never got out, never got social until after I came back from Florida. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, shit. So I come back from Florida. It's 21 fucking years old, right? I turned 21 in October of 85, right? So I'm in Florida going all through 86. So back that summer, spring and back, and then going through the summer of 86. And that's when we can do all the LSD. The one time was before, the year before. But then it's we're doing our thing. We have Jimi Hendrix, all the shit. And maybe the shit got more wide open, and they're oh, and then all of a sudden, my brother and his friends are all nice to me. I'm supposed to hang out with them. And I would think it's my brother's friends, because I always had a fondness for him. I knew him since he was a little kid. He's like our brother. And he'd just come over to our house. I wouldn't go to his house much, but when I go there, but he'd just walk right in and all the shit. And man, it's and I think that he'd be doing his thing. Oh shit! But then my brother, a couple other friends. One's a military guy. Dad had been in Vietnam. Sleeps with a gun under his pillow, and he's crazy. He's gonna cry and scream, and have to just wake up and pull it out, or something we'd hear that, right? And the kid said he had gone to Baltimore, and that's the kid. This kid lives out in the woods. and had, you know, done the thing, Baltimore, which is that's a fake. Probably, or something. He's got that thing where he's trying to depress us and stuff. Maybe he gets, like, they've given him some pussy or something. I might even get some pussy. He said it once. He breaks the insult train, man. His girl comes over there, and she's got to be the dykey one. Something it's a little scary. He's like, I might even get some pussy. And we drive her once. Damn, man. But we're on the incel train. Or, like, we don't just play one on TV. It was some weird shit, man. My brother's friend's really on the train. Damn, man. That guy. But he's doing something like that. That's got to be some other shit, right? And the dad's out in the woods. And the other kid, like Joel, but he's always off to the side anyway. He acts like he didn't like me, but he's busy. He just stand off. It's like, yeah. And I'm supposed to go in there, just sit there, and I could go around with a group of people, and it's weird. It's like weird. White people or whatever. So I could smoke pot with them and not be paranoid. And I've never been able to do that. I'd be around my dad, I'd always be paranoid and weird. Or at least a lot of the time. Because I never got my brother smoking pot. My dad got me smoking pot. I only, like, gave my brother any pot after he was already smoking. He would actually buy it. Actually, it didn't give it. He fucking would just, they'd have it. That's right. So I was never even a source. Damn. But my dad got me smoking it. But anyway, I come back from 21 years old. I come back from fucking Homestead, Florida. All the shit, Colby's stuff, the fucking Phoenix program. And somehow I'm supposed to be in the group. They let me be around them and stuff. And it was like, God, and they feel like I was thinking they felt sorry for me. There's something running though. Like, there's something running. And something wised up. My brother, something. Damn, man. Some around in there. And there's more shit going on. Damn, then it was like, damn. Way later than that one. The Citadel. I wouldn't hang out with him. That guy would be off to the side. And he's hanging out with my brother. He wouldn't smoke any drug, any pot. I don't think he did anything. Or something. He'd be acting like it's some sneaky thing. That's part of my download, man. You gotta be like, I don't know. I wouldn't remember it. Here's a piece of my download. Damn. Those girls were cool. So it's not just State Department, Hillary's State Department. I had the shit. That was the thing, man. That was the fucking thing. That's real military intel. That goes all the way back. That'll go back to the shit and be the bad, but like maybe they shake off because all it is the Confederacy shit. You know, it's a Citadel and all the wives and shit. Or however. And shaking it off, whatever. Yeah. So it's all wrapped up. And it goes back. They're wrapping them up already, weren't they? And the damage has been done. Let me think. Yeah, sort of. As far as like just doing some underhanded shit to us. But it is like herding cats. It's always got to be, right? And if you stop it, like it's like the cats are running. Wait, there's no one herding them now, right?